Poland have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route. So, all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly, highly effective.
There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, it's hard not to be impressed with Wilfred Ndidi. His ability to break up play and recycle balls are key components. And once he's in possession, he does tend to keep things very simple, never gets over-ambitious, just quietly gets on with his job and rarely gets caught out.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. That is lovely. Proves too strong. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Kivior. Aim forwards. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Chukwueze. Ndidi. Lookman. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ndidi. Osai Samuel. And he cuts out the supply. Kivior. Frankowski. And it's Frankowski. And he has been fouled there. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Ndidi is onto it in a flash. Lovely feet. Oh, it's come loose. Zalewski does well to get it back. Over to the left. Ball's gone out of play. Succumbs to the pressure. Another throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Cuts out the pass. Osai Samuel. Piontek. Oh, good spread. Gets it away. Ball is over the line. And the cross comes in. Ndidi. Chukwueze. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bednarek. Kivior. Kivior, head over towards the opposite flank. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Lookman going full tilt down the left. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Frankowski. And the pass is intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ajayi. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Osei Samuel is sporting a guilty look after... Osimhen! Chukwueze! Zielinski. And it's played forward.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well timed, excellent interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's gone back to the keeper. Piontek. Lobbed in behind. Zalewski. Osei Samuel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, it's very much the start we expected. There is a sizable gulf in quality between the two sides.
Serves up across. Defending of the desperate variety. Throw it. And it's Osei Samuel. Now it's Iwobi. Oh, it's a great ball here. Lookman. Oh, nice touch. Iwobi. Real chance! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Played out to the right. Now it's Frankowski. Hit into the middle. And that has been cleared.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Frankowski. Nice control. So who's he picking out? Ah, such a clever touch. Iwobi wins the duel this time. Zalewski tries a deft little ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Lewandowski is flagged offside. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
And it's Frankowski. Piontek. And here's Lewandowski. Big chance! Ndidi. So we're still where we started right now. Kivior. Out to the right. Frankowski. Now it's Lewandowski. Ajayi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now that's well seen too. Bassi. Osei Samuel. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Kivior making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, some tackle that. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Bednarek. Spread out to the left. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Piontek. Zielinski. That's really well manoeuvred. Poland have got it back and they'll have another go. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Aimed in towards the centre. A corner it is then. Climbs up big! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Bednarek. Frankowski looks to get on the end of this. Chukwueze. Osei Samuel. That has been cut short.
Nigeria are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
That's well blocked, and back out it comes. And reclaimed it in a trice. Ajayi. And it's Osei Samuel. That's good play. Chukwueze providing an outlet on that flank. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Ndidi. The referee's awarded a free kick. Iwobi. Lookman. Oh, it's played into the area. That has been knocked clear. And here's Chukwueze. Looks across and plays it in. He's having a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Out to the left it goes. Zalewski. It's a loose ball. And that has been clubbed away. And it's played forward. That's Zalewski. Delivers with whip. He's cut it out. Lookman forwards and with intent. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Zalewski. Searching pass he's played there. Osai Samuel gets over and intercepts. Zielinski aimed forwards. Crossed into the middle. It's a mighty effort! Osai Samuel gets rid without sophistication. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Moved on forwards. And it's Iwobi. And here's Chukwueze. Chukwueze! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Could be danger here. Shoots! Time to deliver. Shooting chance! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all for him. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble now.
That's very neat. Played out to the right. He is just caressing the ball. Brilliantly cut out. Lookman. Osimhen. He's found a way through. Lookman! Oh, that's neat. Iwobi. That's a little off target. Now it's Lewandowski. Frankowski. And here's Lewandowski. Zalewski. Showing good feet. Over to the left. Nice physical challenge. Osimhen. Lookman. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Played in by Lookman. Cleared away. They've played it short. Oh, sweet feet. There are a few waiting for it. It's a good-looking delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ndidi. Aim forwards. Zielinski. Osei Samuel, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And here's Osimhen. He could be in here, and the shot! And he's there to clear it. And that's aimed into the middle. Zalewski clears it away. And it's Zalewski. Zielinski.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Kivior. Frankowski. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Chukwueze. Lookman. Iwobi. Frankowski. Lewandowski. Oh, good spread. Now it's Piontek. And here's Lewandowski. Iwobi. Osimhen, now he's off and running. Kivior. Frankowski. Kivior. That's really well manoeuvred. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Chukwueze. Osei Samuel. Ndidi. Zalewski. Piontek. Piontek played out to the left flank. Zalewski. Piontek opts to play it back. Bednarek. And that's a throw-in. Osei Samuel. It will be. Ndidi. Looks to the other side. What a throw-in. Lovely bit of skill. Chukwueze. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Zalewski. Frankowski chasing after it. Zielinski. Zielinski, gently done. Piontek. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's been taken short. Cross. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Osimhen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Zalewski. Muscular approach does pay off here. Ajayi. Ndidi. Ndidi forwards and with intent. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen! Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Tries a shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Look, I think sometimes they're crossing for crossing's sake. It's percentage football. The more balls you get in the box, the likelier it is to score. Well, that's good to a point, but they also need an alternative.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Osei Samuel. And here's Chukwueze. Osei Samuel. Zalewski. And it's played forward. Frankowski is onto it in a flash. Iwobi. Frankowski does really well to win the ball there. And it's Lewandowski. Kivior. Aim forwards. Lookman. Bassel. That's really well manoeuvred. Zielinski, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Osei Samuel. Iwobi. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Kivior. Frankowski. Bednarek. Zielinski. Zalewski. Strong running down that left flank. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Chukwueze, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Iwobi. Ajayi. And he goes cross-field. Lookman. Iwobi. Lookman. Played into the middle. Keeper's dealt with that. Zalewski, gently done. Moved on forwards. Well read, nice interception. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's been played through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bednarek. Ajayi. Iwobi. Driven forward. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bednarek. Zielinski. Zalewski. Played towards the other side.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Lookman. Osimhen looks to get on the end of this. Zielinski. Frankowski. Zielinski. Bednarek. Zielinski. Osimhen. Iwobi. Now it's Osimhen. Might be danger, surely! Oh, he's really drilled it. Piontek. In with the challenge. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Zielinski. Back into the middle. Oh, good spread. Kivior. Kivior carries the ball down the right. Played out to the right. Can he deliver? And the finish! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Lookman, now he's off and running. Piontek. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Ajayi. That's a lovely, neat pass. And Didi does really well to win the ball there. Lookman, and it's played forward. Wins the duel this time. Lookman, there he goes, motoring forward. And he's got his cross in. No, that's too long. Zielinski. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Piontek. Piontek, it's a delicate pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. Zalewski. Very nicely done. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Well read, and the danger is averted. And it's Frankowski. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Zielinski. Frankowski. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Zielinski. Zalewski. Plenty waiting in the middle. Gets into some space. Zalewski. Played out wide. Zielinski. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lookman! And he's managed to get free. Osimhen! They've done it!
Nigeria, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Nigeria are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Frankowski. Kivior. That's tidy. Your impression so far, Jim?
Poland are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Chukwueze. Now it's Chukwueze. And it's Osei Samuel. Osei Samuel's cross. And the keeper beats it away. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Piontek did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Bednarek. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bednarek. Zielinski. No, he's overshot the green. Lookman. Aim forwards. Osei Samuel. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Osei Samuel's cross. Kivior clears it away. Frankowski. Lookman. Not much subtlety about that challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And here's Lewandowski, and it's Frankowski. That's really well manoeuvred.
Poland really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again. Chance for a shot! Bednarek. Zielinski. Aim forwards. Zalewski chasing after it. Poland can make their change now with a break in play. Osai Samuel. Chukwueze. Zalewski. Bednarek. Zielinski. Zalewski. And it's Szymanski. Szymanski spread out to the left. Up he goes! Well, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Moved on forwards. Bassi chooses to go cross-field. Chukwueze. Osai Samuel. Out of play for a goal kick. Frankowski. Bednarek. Zielinski. Zalewski. Oh, it's Frankowski. Chance! Goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Osimhen. Chukwueze. Lewandowski is being harried and hassled.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Chukwueze. He's had a shot! tearing after the ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, easy pickings there. Ajayi. Iwobi. Bassi. Ajayi. Oh, can he get onto this? Szymanski producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. It's Zalewski. That's Zalewski.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Looks to the other side. Lookman calmly anticipates, and it's played forward. Zalewski, and he goes cross-field. Oh, that's nice. Now it's Frankowski.
Poland clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Kivior, and the keeper's got it again. Kivior. Frankowski. Bassi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Osei Samuel moved on forwards. Iwobi. Kivior cuts it out. Iwobi. He's in plenty of space here. Cuts out the pass. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Osimhen.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Kivior tries making a foray down the right. Ball swung in. And that is good defending. It's been repelled.
Poland really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Szymanski.
Poland clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Bassi. Out to the right. Chukwueze. Osei Samuel, gently done.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
There's the shot! assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Over to the left. And it's Zalewski. And here's Lewandowski. Aim forwards. That's Frankowski.
Poland clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Bassel. Played towards the other side. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Osimhen. Iwobi. He can get that clear.
Nigeria really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Frankowski. That's Zalewski. Zalewski played out towards the right wing. Very nicely done. Here's the chance to cross. Can he get the shot away?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's gone for a throw-in. Chukwueze. Chukwueze has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Cleared away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Ndidi. Nigeria have to get it into the box. Takes a shot!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Zielinski. Bednarek. Zalewski. And it's Zalewski. That's Szymanski. And he's there to clear it. Out for a throw. Frankowski. Frankowski. They need to get it in quick. In it comes. And that has been cleared.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Lookman, gently done.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's Frankowski. Kivior. Kivior forwards and with intent. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Lookman shapes to shoot! Defend. And that's it. Nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So we brace ourselves for the nerve-shredding ordeal that is penalties.